Well, this is a different video for me. No headphones. There's a game on, though. There's no sound, and I'm going off screen. It doesn't matter. This game here is SpaceWar. I'm not really going to play it too much. I'm going to show it off a little. This is going to be a little bit different of a video, as in a lot of bit different. Uh, this game came out in... this is a... It almost looks like... Yeah, whatever. I'll get to that in a second. This game came out in 1962. This is probably the oldest game that I've ever played on the... ever, actually. Not on this channel, not on a computer, just in general. This is probably the oldest game I've ever played. There are other really old games, and I might try to play them too. Not in this video, but the thing is, I'm definitely not going to play some text. Well, I could do a text thing. Well, let me go over. I just kind of want to do this almost vlog-like, with me in the corner, but there's still a game going on. This might be a little cut and dry and boring for some people, but I don't care. This is my channel. If you don't like it, deal with it. I'm sure you'll like it. I don't know. You're a smart bunch of people, you are. Not so much me, though. But look, here's the thing. I don't know what the first video game would have been. I do know that I'm finally moving. Oh, got it. We just crashed. We just crashed right into the little black hole. I don't know what the first video game would have been, right? Because that's a definitional thing. How do you move? Oh, no, I just took him off the screen. Oh, God, where'd he go? There he is. The reason I'm not really playing is because this requires 2 players. I really don't even know how to move the things. Like, yeah. Oh, there we go. The S key moves, kind of. I don't know what the first video game is, like I'm saying, because it's not because I don't know what the history of it is. It's because it's really hard to define what a video game, when a video game actually started. It's not as cut and dry as, say, the television or whatever, where you can actually pinpoint when the TV first popped up, because it's a little bit more cut and dry. It's kind of like the history of animation. That's a good example. God, playing this by yourself is so awkward. I haven't even hit anybody. Myself, I guess, actually. It's not that cut and dry, because you can go back to the 1940s, 1947, and you can find... Oh, get away! You can find cathode ray tube entertainment devices. Would those be considered video games, technically? I don't know. This movement's, like, really slow. I don't know if that would be considered a video game or not. There's also a Canadian guy, I forgot his name, about 1950, or maybe at the turn of 1950 even, invented some tic-tac-toe games. I'm testing out the mechanics of this, by the way. He created some tic-tac-toe game where it was a computer that actually, God no, that actually played against you. So it had AI. Okay, the bullets do go through you, so there's no collision detection in this, it looks like. I guess you would just keep score or something. I don't know. Does it slow you down? Do you just avoid a black hole? You gotta use your imagination. I can't say for sure if that would be a video game. I mean, technically, I guess that would have been. So you could date at least maybe say that the video games go back to 1950. I know I'm all over the place here. There's a reason. I am trying to figure out the mechanics on this while talking. And like I said, there's no collision detection or anything like that, as you can see, because I'm shooting. I'm clearly hitting what... Oh, whoa, my God, there's collision detection. It exists. Anyway... So here's the origin of collision detection. I just beat myself on here. That looks like I don't know, a church or something. One ship does. What would you call that? They don't look like ships, is what I'm saying. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So 1950, maybe that's where you would call the first video game. I don't know. I'm done playing this for now. There's not a lot I can do with it. That's pretty much all I can do. Not a lot I can do on that. But it may be 1950. Maybe. But you get games like this. At least by this point, you get like wireframe graphic games like this, like SpaceWar. And I don't even think this was the first wireframe game even. I found others. Wikipedia, thank you. You know, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cool. I wanted to check it out, show it off a little. I know it's a little bit shorter and more awkward of a video. I'm not being as goofy. I don't care. I don't care. That's not what this was about. I just wanted to check it out. I thought a lot of people would be interested in it. Maybe they're not. But if you want to check out SpaceWar, I probably want to do it with a friend. I can leave a link in the description where you can find it. You can Google it. It's not hard to find. It's probably public domain. I don't know. I don't think so because of the... I know it's probably at least abandonware or something. But you know, while I'm on the topic, another thing people don't know is like online MMOs go back all the way to the 70s, which is kind of interesting. Like MMO type games, they call MUDs, multi-user dungeons, so text-based, goes back to at least the 70s. I think that was actually invented out of the University of Illinois. I think that's where you first saw MUDs, is what they were called. And then they started getting graphics based around the late 70s, early 80s, and they actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they look wireframe, kind of like this. It's kind of hard to find them now because I don't think anybody would be playing them. I'm sure there's maybe some kind of like, it's the internet. Somewhere out there, I'm sure somebody actually has a private server hosting some of these old games for nostalgic people or people who are just curious about the past, like me. So I might look into that too. I don't know, see what I can find. But in the meantime, hey, sorry for such a weird, awkward video. I think I'm done with this video for now. I know it was all over the place. I wasn't collected as I thought I would be. My bad. I was just really, again, just testing the gameplay mechanics, trying to show it off a little. Not a lot to it because the game came out in 1962. There was no real standards. But it's pretty interesting. If I find another old game, I might try it too if it's a little deeper than this. Maybe something from the 60s again or 70s if possible. So if you guys like this video, thumb it up, subscribe, show it to somebody else. And only this video. No dick pics. People don't want to see that unless they ask for it. Don't send them pictures of Dick Cheney. Pretty sure that's what that means, or Dick Van Dyke. I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.